Once known as the world's largest arms importer, India is rewriting its defense story and the world is taking notice. From importing tanks and jets to designing cutting-edge missile systems and exporting them to over 85 countries, India's transformation is no less than a revolution. But how did this shift happen? What sparked this wave of indigenous innovation, policy reforms, and global recognition? Today, we will uncover how India is rapidly turning from a buyer to a builder and a seller in the trillion-dollar global arms market. Welcome to Global Military Database, your go-to source for deep dives into military trends, technology, and geopolitics. Let's break down India's incredible defense evolution. A decade ago, only 30 to 35% of India's defense needs were met domestically. Today, that number has surged to 65%. FY 23-24 saw a record 1.27 lakh crore in domestic defense production, and the target is even more ambitious, 3 lakh crore by 2029. And it is not just DRDO or DPSUs driving this. The private sector now accounts for 21% of production. In fact, 92% of all capital procurement contracts last year were awarded to Indian companies. From radars and rifles to tanks and torpedoes, the Make in India initiative is fueling a silent revolution. India's defense export have skyrocketed from 686 crore in financial year 13-14 to 23,000 crore in financial year 24-25. A 34 times increase in just over a decade. The goal? 30,000 crore this year and 50,000 crore by 28-29. India is not just exporting parts, it's exporting platforms, Dornier aircraft, Chetak helicopters, Akash missile system, bulletproof vest, coastal radars, you name it. Over 100 countries are on the list, including France, the US, Armenia, and growing markets in Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America. The private sector leads the way, accounting for double the exports of public enterprises. India is being seen not just as a seller but as a trusted partner, cost-effective, non-aligned, democratic, and reliable. India's defense innovation engine, IDX, is transforming the landscape. From loitering munitions like Sky Striker to AI-powered surveillance robots used in Operation Sindoor, homegrown tech is on the front lines. Programs like Spark, IDX, Prime, and Aditi scheme are funding innovations up to Rs 25 crore. Former DRDO chief Ravi Gupta says, "We have cracked every technology needs for future warfare, especially in AI." DRDO is also pushing boundaries with hypersonic tech, UAVs, and anti-satellite weapons. India is not just catching up, it is preparing to leap ahead. Strategically positioned defense industrial corridors in Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu are building the backbone of India's manufacturing push. These hubs provide state-of-the-art infrastructure, policy incentives, and support for MSMEs, the very lifeblood of innovation. This ecosystem is turning concepts into combat-ready products. India's armed forces are undergoing a tech transformation leveraging both indigenous and imported systems. 156 LCH Prachand helicopters are being inducted alongside precision weapons like Scalp missiles and hammer bombs. Tejas Mk1A Arjun tanks, Astra missiles, Pinaka rocket systems. These are not just symbols of strength, they are products of a new India. Strategic acquisitions meet indigenous pride to ensure our soldiers have the best, always. Behind every jet engine is policy fuel. FDI in defense is now permitted up to 74% via automatic route, 100% with approval. Over 5,500 crore has already been attracted. Procurement reforms like DPP and DAP have slashed red tape. The positive indigenization lists are game changers, mandating thousands of items be procured domestically. Platforms like Srijan are connecting industry with opportunity, while OGEL licenses have made defense exports faster and simpler. Results: over 1,762 export authorization in FY25 alone. But even revolutions face resistance. India still relies on import of jet engines, semiconductors, and precision electronics. The procurement system, despite reforms, remains complex. R&D spending is only 0.7% of GDP, lagging peers like the US and China. Private firms still face hurdles from limited testing infrastructure to cyber defense vulnerabilities and slow implementation of theater commands. These challenges must be addressed if India wants to scale to the next level. Here's what India must focus on next: supercharge R&D, empower MSMEs and startups, upgrade infrastructure, boost defense diplomacy, monitor progress. India's defense transformation isn't a distant dream. It's happening right now. From the battlefield to the boardroom, from drone swarms to satellite killers, India is becoming a force the world can no longer ignore. India is not just safeguarding its borders, it is shaping a new global order. What is your take on India's defense rise? Is it on track to become a true global powerhouse? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found value in this video, hit that like button, share it, and subscribe to Global Military Database for more insight. Until next time, stay alert, stay informed.